So forget Exodus for the moment, and you will hear a passage from the first book of Samuel in the 8th chapter, verses 1 to 12. The situation is this, and you'll hear a little bit more about this in the sermon. The Hebrew people are in the Promised Land, but they're not governed by a king. They're governed by men and women with special leadership skills who were called judges. But in this instance, the people have decided that they don't like being different from the nations around them, who all had kings. So they go to Samuel, who is the ultimate judge, and say to him, you're about set to retire. We want you to give us a king so we can be like everybody else. And this is the story of how Samuel reacts to that and what God instructs him to do. So from the Old Testament, from the book of 1 Samuel in the 8th chapter, verses 1 to 12, this is a story about God's people. When Samuel was older, he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn son was Joel, and the name of his second was Abijah. And they were judges in Beersheba. But they did not follow the ways of their father, but they turned aside for gain. And they took bribes, and they perverted justice. So all the elders of the people of Israel gathered together and went to Samuel at Ramah and said to him, "You are old, and your sons do not follow in your ways. Appoint for us then a king to rule over us, so that we will be like the other nations." The thing displeased Samuel, because they had asked for a king to rule over them. Samuel went to the Lord in prayer, and the Lord said to him, "Listen to the voice of the people and all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me as king over them. They are just as they have treated me from the day when I brought them up out of the land of Egypt to this day. They have continued to forsake me and serve other gods. They are doing the same to you. But listen to what they are saying. But you shall solemnly warn them and show them the ways of the king who will rule over them."